everybody, hope you're having a wonderful day today. If you're new here, hi, my name is Katie. I teach guitar, ukulele, and voice lessons here on YouTube. Today we're going to be learning In My Life by the Beatles. I have a fingerpicking option as well as a strumming option with the intro and the outro riffs. A lot of the rhythm hits will be present, but you'll notice that I don't have the actual tabs up here on the screen. Those can be found on my Patreon page. That can be linked in the description box below and a pinned comment below. So don't forget to check that out. We're going to need an A chord, an E, F sharp minor, A7, D, D minor, and G, B7. Now, I know I mentioned the E chord, like, oh my goodness, no, please not the E chord. Well, there's a couple of ways that you can skirt around it. I actually have a video on how to play the E chord 5 different ways, so maybe you would be able to find a version that works best for you. I'm going to be using this one, where I have finger number 1 on the 2nd fret of the A string, and then fingers 2, 3, and 4 on the 4th fret of strings 2, 3, and 4, or the E, C, and the G strings, like this. I feel like I get a really good sound. Once I get to the finger picking portion of the song, you'll notice that I will truncate it or make it smaller, and I will take my focus fox, fingers 2 and 3, place that on the 4th fret here, but because I'm only going to be finger picking my E chord this way, using these 3 strings, I can omit this string right here. If you're just trying to get the chords underneath your fingers, what I suggest you do is that you strum down 1, 2, 3, 4, or down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up. In this version, I'm going to be switching between 2 different strumming patterns. So it's going to sound like this. Down, down, up, down, down, up. And then you'll notice that there is a chord change that arrives on the and. 1 and 2. And, so the and of 2. And let's give this a try. So the strumming pattern is down, down, up, down, down, up. 1, 2, and 3, 4, and. That's the first, the A and the E. Ready? Down, down, up, down, down, up, down, down, up, down, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up. Now, something with the F sharp minor, you see this right here, and when I go to my my A7, I just lift off fingers 2 and 3, my middle and my ring finger. Finger number 1 is right there for that A7. Awesome. Down, up, down, up, down, up. So that beginning line sounds like this again. Down, down, up, down. Here we go. Down, down, up, down, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up. So you see how that on that A7, it's on that upswing. Down, up, down, up, down, up. All right, that's the only place where that occurs. So it's nice, like, oh, once you have that, you don't have to do it again. We get to the D minor and the D to the D minor. It's the same strumming pattern that we had for A and E. Down, down, up, down, down, up, down, down, up, down, down, up. So let's try that whole thing again. Down, down, up, down, down, up. Try it with me. Down, down, up, down, down, up, down, up, down, up, down. D, down, down, up, down, down, up, A. Try it again. E, down, up, down, up, down, up. A. Now once we reach to the bridge, we're going to use that same down, down, up, strumming pattern. So that syncopated one, the one with the tie, doesn't happen here. We have our bridge. Down, 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 up, down. Here we go. Down, down, up, down, D. G. Down, down, up, down, A. Down, down, up, down. F sharp minor. B7. Now the song really has an ABA format. We have the very beginning, and then we have like that bridge. It starts with the F sharp minor, and then it repeats itself. So it's really nice that once you learned those two structures, you really know the entire song. For the intro riff, what I'm going to do is I'm going to be holding an A chord, or you could just take finger number 1 and place that on the first fret of the C string. I'm going to take my thumb and my index finger, and I'm going to pluck strings 2 and 3, so the C and the E strings, and then I'm going to pluck the A and the E string. So I'm going to be using thumb and index finger, and then index finger and middle finger for these 2 strings, like that. Now from here, I'm going to pluck the first fret of that C string and hammer on to the second fret, and then pluck the open E string. So if you're unfamiliar with hammer-ons and pull-offs, I have a video on that. I'm going to put that in the cards above and the description box below. It takes you through the process of how to produce a hammer-on and how to produce a clear hammer-on if you've never ever done a hammer-on before. So I have my... Do you see how I pluck the string and then my middle finger literally hammers onto the string, the second fret? And then I pluck that open string right below it. Now from here, my pinky is going to reach to the 4th fret of the E string, like that. And so I could use another finger, but I feel like that is the best way to produce that riff. So just thinking about then right here, you could actually let go of the other frets if you would like to in order to reach that right there. Okay, so I have my A chord, pluck these 2 strings first, C and E, now E and A, hammer on, open string, and then 4th fret, 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and hammer, open, 4th fret, 2 and try again. If you're enjoying this video or if it's helping you thus far, make sure that you hit the like button and then also the subscribe button with the notification bell so that you never miss another video. It really helps me out a lot. Now for a finger picking portion that I arranged for this piece, it revolves around the chords. You will see me pluck the C string, E string, and the A string consistently, and my thumb is going to be assigned pretty much to the C string index finger here to the E string, and my middle finger here to this A string. Every once in a while I will pluck more strings and my thumb will migrate here, but most of the time you will see me have my thumb here on the C string. Now if I hold the entire chord while I'm finger picking, it's because it's there, 1, for muscle memory for me, and 2, it kind of serves as a safeguard. So let's say you're finger picking and your thumb accidentally plucks this string, it's going to sound like you meant to play it because it's within the chord. But I'm going to leave that up to you whether you want to hold the whole chord or not. I'm going to hold the whole chord for pretty much the whole part. I have my A chord, the very beginning, and I'm going to pluck the A and the E string first, then the C string, like that. So fingers, thumb, fingers, thumb. When I switch to the E chord, do you see how I'm using the truncated version like I mentioned before in the chord section? I'm going to use the same finger picking pattern. Fingers, thumb, fingers, thumb. F sharp minor. Now this is a little different because this is the one that with the tie. It sounds like this. Fingers, thumb, fingers, and then I release for my A7. I'm going to pluck the G string, E string, and the A string together. So I really get that A7 together. If you want to pluck all of the strings together, totally fine. In the play along, I only pluck these 3. So that whole first line will sound like this. Fingers, thumb, fingers, thumb, fingers, thumb, fingers, thumb. 1 and 2, E chord, 3 and F sharp, fingers, thumb, fingers, pluck, and 4, and. When we have our D to our D minor, I am going to use the fingers, thumb pattern that I used previously. I'm not going to be playing that G string, so C string, E string, A string, like this. Fingers, thumb, D minor, A. And then that part repeats itself to complete the rest of the verse. For the F sharp minor, we're going to keep that finger picking pattern consistent with what we had done with the previous part. So it's fingers, thumb on the A, E, and the C strings. Ready? F sharp minor. 1 and 2 and 3 and F sharp minor. Fingers, thumb, fingers, thumb. D, fingers, thumb, fingers, thumb. G, fingers, thumb, fingers, thumb, fingers, thumb. A. F sharp. I know I often B7 about them. D minor. A. And if you'd like to go back into that riff again, you're right where you need to be for the to the riff. Now to end everything, you hold a D minor. In my life, I loved you more. And you go back into that intro riff. Now to end it, I'm going to keep my ring finger here. I'm going to pluck that again. My index finger is going to be holding the 2nd fret. Do you see how I kept it there though? It did not lift up. Hear how that sounds staccato? No, we don't want that. We want it to be nice and smooth and legato. So if you keep your index finger there, right behind that ring finger, you're holding down essentially 2 fingers on the same string. But what it does is that once you release your index finger, and then you put it back on the 4th fret, 4, 2, 4. Do you hear how it's a lot smoother? Rather than. And then here we have an A chord to end it. The play along is next so that you can hear how certain parts fit together. I did shorten it though, just so that I wouldn't get a copyright claim. So we can keep this video up and we can keep this channel going. There are places I remember all my life, though some have changed, some forever. All these places have their moments with lovers and friends. I still can recall some are dead and some in my life. I loved them all. Hey, thank you so much for joining me today. If you want the guitar version of this, I actually made a video for that. Or if you want more finger picking, Beatles, things like that, I have lots of videos. I'm going to put that in the cards all around me, and I hope to see you soon. Bye. Following FTC guidelines, thank you to Flight for sending me this ukulele, but this video is not sponsored. The link in the description box below is an affiliate link, and that means that I receive a small commission off of each sale if you choose to shop through my link. So thank you so much for supporting my channel. Hope you have a wonderful day.